Normally, I take care of all the things very carefully and I hardly forget anything. But I got this quality because long back I forgot something which was very much important and I had to learn a lesson because of that forgetfulness. Actually, when I was in class 12th, at that time, I was so much busy in my studies because of my exams. These were going to be commenced very soon. And as I was busy, I was just studying, and my parents told me that I should carry the key of home with me next day when I was going to school. Because they had to go somewhere next day and they would have to come late in the evening. And they did not want me to be in trouble. This is the reason they told me very clearly that I should carry the key with me too. And afterwards, also twice or thrice, they reminded me to take the key with me. As I was very much busy in my studies only, so I didn't bother that much, and I thought that I would carry it afterwards. And I totally forgot about it. And next day, when I went to school, I totally forgot. I didn't take key with me, and when I was back at the time, the lock in front of my door it was looking at me, and at the time only realized that I forgot the key to that lock, which had been reminded to me by my parents again and again. And I was a little bit panicked. I was nervous, and I was having no idea what should I do. And suddenly, one of my neighbors, she saw me standing there. She took me back, took me to her home. She gave me food also, and she tried to relax me. And in the late evening, when my parents came back, they saw lock was still there. They were having extra key with them. They opened the door, and I reached home, and I was scolded by my dad because he told me that this was not my age to be so careless or to be irresponsible. Since then, this quality has been inculcated in me, and I have started taking care of things very carefully. And so I hardly forget anything. And if something important is there, I usually take notes. I keep notes in my notebook so that I should not forget the thing. Advancement in science and technology has opened so many doors to the unemployed persons to get jobs in so many fields in the society. So in every era, in every field, we can find so many jobs available to anyone. The, as there are many jobs available in the job market, some are liked by the people, some are totally not liked. There is a job that I would never like to do, not even in my dreams. It is a job of nurse. It is not that I do not like this job and or there is something wrong in this job. Actually, this is the job which is very demanding. Uh, People need to be so much hardworking, full of compassion for others. They should have sympathetic heart for others if they have to do the job of nurses. I am sympathetic, I am compassionate, but I do not have that much of strong heart as nurses need to have, because they have to take care of the patients of every kind. They have to see the blood, they have to clean that, they have to clean their vomits, they have to change their bandages, and I think it is not easy for me. Moreover, they have to work in the shifts. Sometimes they have to work overnight. Though doctors get a lot of salary in our country, but so far I have seen nurses, they do not get that much salary as they should get, uh, if we consider the amount of work they are doing and the intensity of hard work they are doing. But it is just because I am not that strong. This is the reason only that I do not want to be a nurse. Otherwise, nurses are like a real blessings to us, because nurses are the only persons who take care of the patients as if they are there of their own families. So, but I'm really sorry to say I do not want to be a nurse in future because of the demanding nature of this job and the the strength that is needed to do this job. Music has always played an important role in all the civilizations. And we all love to listen music according to our taste. There are so many types of songs which are sung by many singers, and among those songs, some songs really touch our heart. Though I love to listen to Punjabi songs as I am from Punjab, so obviously my favorite song about which I am very much emotional and that I really recommend others to listen is a Punjabi song which has been sung by Mr. Gurdas Mann, a very famous singer in Punjab. This song is Boot Palishaਂ Kariye Roti Hak Di Khaiye Ji. It means in English, there is no work that is demeaning, and whatever we do, we should work hard, we should earn our bread with honest means only. We should not show any dishonesty, we should not do any type of fraud, and whatever work we do, it is the value of our hard work which is more important than the type of work that we are doing. This song really touches my heart because it depicts the reality of the society in which true and pure souls exist. And this song is picturized in a very beautiful way. Even lyrics are good. Its rhythms are given very beautifully. And I love to listen to this song again and again because this song really means a lot to me. So, this is the song which I remember and which is very much, I can say, important to me. And I recommend others also to urge others to listen this song. As we all know, music plays an important role in our life. And since the evolution of all the civilizations, music has been an important part. I love to listen music in my free time because it really soothes my soul. There's so many songs which quite touch me. Though I belong to Punjab, but it is not that I like to listen to Punjabi songs only. There are mixture of songs which I love to listen. There are songs in Hindi, there are songs in English, there are songs in Punjabi which I listen a lot. Among all these songs, there is one song which really touches me. That song is the title of the song is Climb, and it has been sung by Miley Cyrus. And this song is really very beautiful because in this song, the lyrics say that whatever obstacles come in our life, these are like the mountains for us, but we have to climb that mountain, means we have to overcome those obstacles. Only then we can move forward in our life. This song is so inspiring. Whenever I feel low, at the time I listen to this song, and this song is picturized in a very beautiful way. Lyrics are very simple and quite touching, and these lyrics really tell the depict the reality of our life, that how sometimes in our life we feel so low, so down, and how some words of inspiration encourage us, motivate us. And this song really motivates me in every adverse situation. So, this is a song which I remember very well, and it is quite close to my heart. I belong to middle class family, so my interests are not so expensive. But there is one interest which is quite cost effective, and that is photography, in which I am interested a lot. Anybody can say that nowadays we are having mobiles which are equipped with cameras. We can click as many photographs as we want to. But I am interested into the photography which is equal to the level of some professional photographer. And my one of my uncle, he stays abroad. Once I requested him for a very good camera, and he gifted me that camera. It is having a very powerful lens, and it is little bit difficult to maintain that camera also. So from time to time, whenever I have a good time or whenever I find some good view around me, I click the photograph, I get that photograph printed, and many times I have framed those photographs also. And because I have a passion for the photography, this is the reason many times I uh, participate in many photography competitions also, in which I have been given prizes also. And whenever I get prize as a cash money, at the time I used to use that money for framing some pictures or getting some extra lens for my camera. So so that it should not be a burden on my parents. And whenever I save some extra pocket money, I use that money also for this passion only. So this is the uh, interest, which is quite expensive. This is the reason, because it is expensive, I cannot do it regularly. This is why I do it occasionally. Nowadays, it has become a trend to invite singers or comedians or some other artists to any family function. And sometimes we are forced to watch those performances because we do not like those artists, and sometimes we really like those performances because artists are our favorite ones. That happened with me, though in COVID-19 period there were so many in restrictions where people were not allowed to organize some event at a big scale. But as restrictions got over, uh, people they started celebrating their family functions with pomp and show. Last week only, there was a wedding of my friend's brother, and they had invited me also. And when I reached there, I came to know that they had invited a singer whom I never liked. It was because of her shrilling voice. It was because of her choice of songs that she had sung. I never liked that singer. And when she started performing on the stage, though people who were her fans, they were obviously enjoying that performance, they were dancing. But because of her shrilling voice, I started getting headache. It really triggered my migraine, and I was not able to enjoy that function. I handed over my gifts that I had taken for them. I couldn't even stop there to get some refreshment, some food, because my health was really, it had started suffering because of the loud beats and loud music that had been played there. And I apologized my friend and I came back home, and I really wonder, family functions should be for the family and for friends only. No, these should not be made into some public event. So that was the performance that I recently attended, but I'm sorry to say I couldn't enjoy it.